I didn't expect to beat Final Fantasy II today, but this is how we did it. All right, Mysidia. This is Mysidia, Kingdom of Mages. You've certainly come a long way to be here. I like how he has a little red robe. I believe it is as how you say, the time to break the tower seal is upon us. Dude, the tower needs to pee. So, you want to break the seal in the tower? Yes, I agree, this is the time. We will do nothing to stop you. You must first collect the 2 masks, then travel to a cave you will find somewhere on this continent. Within, you should find a crystal rod and an artifact you will need if you are to enter the tower. We have many ancient texts in our town. Please browse them at your leisure. Oh my god, I would though. Many old books line the shelves. Aha, let's see, learn? No? Ultimatum. In ages past, Pandemonium, the palace of the Lord of Hell, emerged onto our land. The mages of old wove a spell of fearsome power and banished Pandemonium, averting the crisis. However, the mages feared that the spell was so powerful it could throw the world into chaos. So, they constructed a great tower and sealed it within the tome inscribed with the spell's secrets. Fearing that the tremendous power they wielded might lead the world to destruction, the mages of old founded a settlement in Mysidia and dwelt there in seclusion. I wonder if all of this lore was there in the original game. Thank you, Lore Dump Bookshelf. You're so powerful. Here's a statue. Why does this look like a QR code, though? The statue beams with a beatific smile. White mask. Whoa. Why is it moving like that? You place the white mask on the statue. Okay. What's up with the poison icon? Looks like getting teabagged by a green set. Oh my god, you're right, it does! Oh no! I definitely wouldn't have looked at it that way. Oh shit, look at the drippiness coming from the Marlboro mouth. Oh. Well, here we go. One of the icons of the series making their first appearance. No, this is the worst! Ah! There's too many! This is way too many. At least they don't really seem to do anything with status ailments yet. What would you do? It's gotta stink, but real bad in here, man. Also, what do you think they were doing with each other? This feels like it should be illegal. The doppelganger is motionless. The purity of Furion's heart is stifling. The defiled heart of the creature. You place the black mask on the doppelganger. The mask and the creature vanish. Too bad about Furion. He looks so sad. We're just carrying his stoned body around right now. I think 10 still is my favorite petrification variant. I like the idea of the party carefully supergluing the pieces of... Yes! Yes! I like in FF9 when the trees that are called stropers, they're shaped in this like a dick. When you use soft on them, they become too soft to live. So that's, you know, that's just how it is. I love the extra care that they made on this design, where if you look at where their hands are, they made little hands for them, little goo hands. They're very cute. We're about to have a thing happen. A Final Fantasy moment, if you will. A familiar character approaches. Where are we? Layla. Layla's missing. Yo, I think Furion has a crush on Layla. He noticed that so fast. So, we just got swallowed by Leviathan. This is the first Leviathan appearance in the series. Is this the first time getting vored in the series? Technically, yes. Now, whatever this yellow substance is, yeah, it's probably piss, guys. That's pee. You could tell me it's stomach acid, but it's piss. The pee is hurting us. It's steamy pee. Acid piss, does that mean Leviathan has a UTI? Poor little guy, I say, as Leviathan is actually huge. What is that? That's a door. Hey, there's an old guy in here. Look, he's just chilling. He seems pretty happy. Okay, good for him, I guess. New arrivals, eh? So, who are you? We meet the first dragoon in the series in the stomach of Leviathan. That is a real thing that happens in this game. Wyverns. What about them? What's with you people? Wait, I don't feel like you have a right asking what's with you people when... Look at where we are, man. As a matter of fact, I am a dragoon. What? The dragoons and the wyverns have been destroyed? That's absurd. Oh, he doesn't believe me. So you guys were after the ultimatum tomb when you got swallowed up? Well, since we're looking for the same thing, we might as well team up. There's a boat up ahead. There's also one tough monster. Who knows? Together, we might be able to take it down. The thing about this conversation here, and this plot point within Final Fantasy II, implies that Leviathan loves to eat the crystal rods. Now, you're led to believe that the crystal rod itself is one of a kind, but it kind of sounds like there might be a lot more crystal rods out there specifically, like Leviathan just loves them. I just had to go through like 3 different dungeons to get that crystal rod, and it feels like it's a scam that's being run out of Mysidia. Like, oh, you want to go get the ultimatum? That doesn't really work all that well unless you grind it a whole bunch, but even then it's really not worth a shit. Okay, you gotta go get this mask, and then you have to go through this dungeon, and then go over to there, and then Leviathan's gonna swallow you, and then you have to go through his butthole, and there's a lot to it. And you'd think it'd be a more unique experience, but look at how many people live in here. I guess there was an overabundance before of crystal rods. Like, look at that guy. He set up shop over here. That's what's going on. They got a fucking library in here. Leviathan swallowed us all. Who among us hasn't been swallowed by a giant sea beast and forced to crawl out of its butthole? I can say that it has not happened to me yet. Who knows, my time might be soon. Well, this is just great, isn't it? Are we supposed to live out the rest of our lives in here? Yes. It seems like maybe. Who's got the table by the piss pool? Ah, yes, I love to sit with my thoughts by the piss pool sometimes. This guy's from Altair. How the fuck did he get in here? 10 years I've been living here. What? There's no way out, I'm sure of it. The sooner you give up and accept it, the easier it'll be for you. What do they eat? None of this would have ever happened to us if it weren't for that old man and his stupid crystal rod. See, it's a scam. The crystal rod business is a scam. Leviathan is the beast that protects the seal of the tower. It looks like it swallows up anyone who has a crystal rod. See, I've got a crystal rod right here. Sir, put that away. Ew. Okay, see, this is why I love FF2. It's very, very absurd. Oh, what did they drink? Oh, I don't know that I want that answer. I guess this is the mouth. Do whales have this many teeth? Bro, there's just a giant worm hanging out here. I don't like the shape of how that looks. Here it is, a round worm. Make it past this thing and we can get the hell out of here on that boat. What about everyone else? Should we go get all the other people and tell them we can leave? Or do you think that maybe they're in a happy society here? Too late. They're enjoying their life in the piss lake. Leave them be, I say. I think that's a good idea. The HOA fees are probably lower inside of Leviathan. You know, yeah. That one guy spent 10 years on the inside. He can't adjust to the outside world. Yeah, I don't think there's any way you could ever live life on the outside again after spending that much time there. This is also the sort of game that makes me feel like that my expectation of a good Final Fantasy is that it's a good balance of silly, goofy stuff to emotional. It's a difficult balance to have too, but important. We like really get kind of down to the end. at this point, though. Once you get Ultima, it's like really not that far off. What can happen, though, is just stupid encounter rates. Damn it. That crystal rod is taller than him. What did all these people need crystal rods for? What the fuck were they trying to get into the tower for? Isn't that all weird? For the Chocobo racing game on the PlayStation 1, one of the racetracks is this tower with this theme playing, and I always like it. You make good progress, but you must defeat me if you wish to continue your ascent. Oh! Wow. He's a big guy. Vampire girl. Oh my god. She's so cute. We need more vampire girls in the series too. It's our boy. I've been waiting for you, Firion. Though I've managed to reach the seal, the magic binding, it appears to be extremely strong. I will concentrate every bit of power I have on the door. If it's enough, the seal should shatter. The arm movements get me every time. Everyone stand back. He's so powerful. Aw. Minwoo. Minwoo. Go. Through the door. You must take Ultima. Look at his eyes! He looks so pained. Oh my god, that detail kills me a little bit. Do not grieve. This was my destiny. Minwoo, you must take the worst spell in the game and never use it. For I am dying. Yeah, this is the truest tragedy of the game. Minwoo should have just been the fucking fourth party member. Fuck Leon. All this for a dumb book. The crystal responds, I bestow upon thee the ultimate magic. But unfortunately, it's level 1. So unless you grind it above level 12, it'll never work. Good luck. You obtain the Ultima Tome. Dude, Minwoo died for nothing. Technically, Joseph died for nothing as well. Because if Gordon just communicated with everyone, they would have known he was already in Kashuan, so they didn't have to get the goddess spell to get inside. That's the tragedy of this game, is that there are so many characters that died that really just didn't have to. The ultimate magic, except that one over in the optional dungeon that's more ultimate. Yeah, somewhere Max Woo will save us. Where's Midwoo? I need another Maiden's Kiss. How do you think that they, like, store a Maiden's Kiss? Does a lady just kiss the inside of a bottle and it, like, holds it in there, or... Am I wandering too close to the sun on this one? I feel like I might be. It's kind of like Gamer Girl bathwater. Oh my god, no, it's not Gamer Girl though. It's Frog Girl. It's girls who love frogs. There's actually just a tiny woman in there. Oh my god. I mean, it's definitely just the name of the concoction, but of course I just always have to think about the weird things. Okay, so if it's just a concoction, what does it taste like? And what does it, actually, what do a lot of these things taste like? What does a potion taste like? That I imagine is kind of Robitussin-y. Dawn soap? Oh no, it tastes like red. Elixir tastes like the purest spring water with a hint of, like a little bit of rosemary. In FF Tactics, Maiden's Kisses were tiny statue busts of a maiden blowing a kiss. I remember that. I thought it was cute. Can't you buy the potions from Square? So with FF12, they did like a weird promo thing where there were like potions that you could get. It was just like a blue bottle with some kind of soda or something inside of it. It kind of looked like balls in energy drink. It reminded me of that a lot. Wow, Ultima Magic, right? Wait, guys, I can't go back to Altair. Altair's been destroyed. I'm just gonna put my house here. It's so fancy looking. Haste! Wait, they zoomed! Okay, these animations are actually peak. I love them. Like, whoever made a lot of the magic spell animations in this, I feel like you can tell that they just had fun with it. A cyclone appeared out of nowhere and started sucking people in. It was horrible. The way it moved, it almost seemed to have some sort of consciousness. That is actually really scary. Even if we had an army of you, it wouldn't help us this time. How can we fight a cyclone? Does this guy know anything? He doesn't know anything at all. He's just Paul. I'll tell you, I mean, it's supposed to be terrifying, but I actually think this cyclone's kind of cute. I don't know why. It's just, you know, it's a little cute. It's got a butthole top. Okay. Yeah. I see it. A Windussie. Oh. Altair. Puffed. They were all destroyed by the Emperor's cyclone. Yeah, it's fucked up. Are we completely powerless at the hands of the Emperor's magic? Yo, you know who I hope got sucked up by the cyclone? That fucking hater. That old man who was like, oh, you don't know what you're such a failure all the time. That guy, fuck him. I hope he didn't survive. If he's in the throne room, I'm gonna be mad. Hey, I don't see him. I hope you died in a tornado goes harder than you'd expect from the people charged with saving the land. He was the only hater we had. When the storm kicked up and that ship went down, I got separated from you. I thought you were dead for sure. It's good to be wrong now and again. Oh, you know what? I didn't realize this until now. You were supposed to presume that Layla died because she didn't end up inside the whale with you. The ultimate magic is in our hands, but what good does it do us? When it's level 1, that's kind of bullshit. The cyclone will kill us before we even have a chance to use it. Unless we sprout wings and learn to fly, I don't see how we can get into that cyclone. The ultimate magic does 60 damage. Fuck. Gordon, yeah. Except it's less than that. The Emperor's foul magic can control even the winds. Poft, Plume, Altair, Atreya, all were destroyed one after the other. And now the cyclone is headed for Finn. Yeah, it's like literally right there, guys. You should probably leave. You should probably get out of here. The Emperor himself is controlling the cyclone, I've no doubt. Long ago we called wyverns by reflecting the light of the pendant in the castle's mirror. Not a ripple of imperfection mars the surface of this mirror. The mirror drinks the light emitted by the pendant. The egg? Oh my god, it's a baby! The image of a young wyvern shimmers in the mirror. The last wyvern egg has finally hatched and the wyvern is speeding towards Finn. Here he comes. Flammy moment. Oh my god. It kind of looks like a Charizard there for a moment. Briefly. Aww. Hi. That's our son. Wyvern and Dragoon are together once more. Oh my god, I didn't even think about how they are reunited. Aww. It seems you've a wyvern once more. A bit young, perhaps. Ask. I hope those small wings can withstand the power of the cyclone. Ah, don't say that. It's a baby. They say the winds of even the most violent cyclones are weaker at the center. Oh, thanks. You're planning going on into that thing? You do realize you're quite mad. Tell you what, I've been keeping a few things stashed away and I want you to have them. Try feeling around the wall near my bed. Blood sword! This is the most important... No! Hold on. I need it. It doesn't automatically default to equip. Okay, trust me on this. It looks like a major loss. I get it. Thanks, Paul. All right, well, I guess we're gonna approach the Cyclone. There we go. Whoa. Right into the butthole, yeah. Okay, they really went hard on, because I don't remember this. This is so cool. Okay, this is kind of a weird battle setup because this is just like a captain who has a giant guy. And the way that they're placed right now, it just kind of feels like this regular man is like sicking a giant dude on us. Whoa! Whoa! Oh my god, look at this guy! Look at his feet. You think I can turn him into a toad? That's the stoniest wood golem I've ever seen. Oh my god, I thought it worked for a second. Yeah, how do they get all these big people in here? The amoebas look like they're suffering. You know what? They look like they all have, each eye has pink eye. That's gotta be, get that thing some clear eyes. What do you think their eye exam premiums are like? Oh, it's not, that's a nightmare. They wear contacts though. How do they put them in? They have a friend put them in. Because they don't have hands. Or if they don't have their friend around. Oh, I turned her into a frog. The presence of I-meba implies the existence of you-meba, me-meba, and they-meba. You know, I just realized the entire series history, I've never seen an Ahriman wearing a monocle. Seems like an oversight. Yeah, what the hell? That would be so cool. All right, when you see these monsters hanging out with each other, what do you think they're doing with each other? Are they just wandering down the hallway silently next to each other? Don't say scissoring. Don't say no, kissing. They're just talking. What would they, I mean, the amoeba doesn't have a mouth. So like, what are they, it'd just be like noises. The Marble's the one who puts in amoeba's contacts. They got all the tentacles. Amoeba gets Marble to lick its eyes to keep them moist. This is why I ask these questions. You guys are so educational. Maybe they're being paid to hang around here and they kill time until the party come through. Yeah, they're just hanging out. Don't leave, Ricard. Poor little guy. He's so cute. Games need to bring this back. Unique portraits of your frog version is just, I don't know, it's just chef kiss. It's perfect. They went and drew a frog portrait for every character. I know, and that's dedication. It's not just like palette swapping color to kind of match the vibe or anything of each character. It's each character has their own frog portrait. And that's how you know it's the most important spell in the entire game. On top of that, having the mini game that is already like really difficult to find change once you max out the toad spell so that the portraits are the frog portraits is like, whoever did that, I really commend them. They're a real one. Dragoons are just human frogs. All right, you're cooking with that. They do both jump for a living. Oh my gosh. The only thing this green dragon knows how to do is fart on me at this point. Guy's intelligence increased after the green dragon farted on him a bunch. Lamias. Oh my god. Mateus is living his best life. He's just got lamias in his throne room. I'll tell you, I think that Mateus, aka the Emperor, has a very high potential if he had like a little bit more fleshed out to be one of the better villains. This guy's vibes are awful, but also sort of slay. I don't know, it's conflicting. Look at him, he's like, come on. I haven't played the DLC with him in Stranger in Paradise, but I know Stranger in Paradise and Dissidia are pretty well like connected. There's a lot of references to each other, so I'd imagine it's similar personality. For all we know, David Bowie could have also had lamias in his throne room. If anyone was going to, it was him. So You've revived the wyverns, and now here you are. Yet still you're mere insects, unworthy of being crushed under my foot. You're saying there's a chance? Oh my god. Please. Oh, just these guys? Get out of here. Quite extraordinary, really. It would appear I've sorely underestimated you. You should consider what I am about to do a great honor. I shall kill you personally. Hot. Oh my god, he's got all these guys in front of him. Chill, man. Get out of here with these guys. Nobody wants them. Look at how tall he is, by the way. True. Hey, bold move, but here, frog. What? Oops. Oh, he talked way too much shit for what just happened. Dude, his guys in front of him were stronger. Oh my god. No, I will not die. You're not dead. I turned you into a frog, man. That's an even better life. It's over. We should get back to Finn. They'll be waiting. I feel like this changes the lore of everything because he just got turned into a frog. Bro, you're being kind of dramatic. Like, just enjoy your best life as a frog now. I wonder how many people thought that this was actually the end. Because, like, it wouldn't even address the Dark Knight, so you can't even, like, it's not a good fake out. Through your efforts, we finally defeated the Emperor. Thank you. The world was bound in darkness, but now the light of peace shines once more. Therian, Maria, Guy, Ricard, what more could we ask of you? The tales of your bravery will be handed down for generations. Now let us celebrate. Many have come hoping to catch a glimpse of the heroes who brought down the Emperor. I wouldn't want to disappoint them. Oh, they're dancing together. Nobody's dancing with Layla? What about Guy? Guy wants to dance with the beavers. My ladies, my lords, the Dark Knight Leon has declared himself Emperor. He's reorganized the Palamecian Empire. He'll send troops. He'll slaughter us all. Oh. Yeah, Layla is waiting for her girlfriend. She's waiting for Hilda to realize that she's gay. That's all. You know, like, Gordon's fine, but like, Layla and Hilda? Come on. Yeah, I don't know where Guy is. That's a good question. It can't be. Leon. Oh, man. Why is he walking so slow? Oh, wait, no? Hey, Layla. The Dark Knight went and claimed the throne for himself. Yeah, he did, but like, it's whatever. Leon the Dark Knight? But I thought he was your friend. Your brother? I'll go to him. I'll make him understand. He must be acting under the spell of the Emperor. I know it. The Emperor is literally a frog. If he's ascended the Emperor's throne, there's only one place he can be. Palamecia. Castle Palamecia is a fortress situated high in the mountains. It cannot be approached on foot. What happened to the wyvern? Leon the Dark Knight. Do you really think you can fight Maria's brother? Yeah, I do, actually. This is our battle. You have to let us finish it. I had a feeling you'd say that. Just make sure you come back. It's an impregnable fortress. Luckily, Paul doesn't know the meaning of the word. I've heard him bragging about breaking in. Oh my god. Paul doesn't know the meaning of the word impregnable. I guess we gotta go talk to Paul. Paul has never fucked in his life. Yeah, that's true. I believe that. Is it peace yet? The kid is me every day. Just when we get the Emperor out of our hair, the Dark Knight has to go and louse things up again. Yeah, what's Sid doing here? Hey, Sid. That Cyclone really did a number on me back in Paloom. Oh, my body isn't taken too kindly to the idea of moving around. Oh no, wait, no! No, Sid! Oh god. I'm gonna take a nap. Sid, okay? I'm a mess, is what I am. But my airship made it through without a scratch. I want to lend it to you. That's lend, you hear? I'll be wanting her back. You take good care of her. Sid, no! Hold on. No! Sid died! F's in chat for Sid. Yeah, he's not gonna be grilling for us at the end of the game. That's a real damn shame. That was Sid's dying wish, you know. He knew he was dying. He was ready. He planned on giving you the airship when his time came. He loved that ship with all his heart, and he entrusted it to you. Think about that. Man, Paul, I don't know. I just think maybe those aren't... I don't like how you said that, okay? I just don't like it. The time I snuck into the castle, I used a kite to land on the roof. The only way in is from the sky. The sky! If there was ever a time to use Sid's final gift to you, I'd say this was it, wouldn't you? Yeah, probably, but can you tell me more about that time you used a fucking kite to get in there? Like, what were you doing? What did you get out of there? And to think that all of this could have just been resolved sooner if somebody just turned Mateus into a frog. Yeah, this is Mysidia, which, like, you know, FF4 ended up getting Mysidia as well. It's a nice little, but yeah, it's a little black mage village. It's very cute. And technically 9 also does Black Mage Village, and I bet if it had a name, it probably would have just been Mysidia as well. The king of Palamisia was said to be a man of tremendous pride. Once he decreed that he would give his daughter as a prize to any man who could penetrate his castle. Is that why Paul was trying to get in by a kite? Paul, man. Ah. Men who scaled cliffs, men who dug tunnels, all were humbled before the walls of the impenetrable castle. But finally there came a man who succeeded where others had failed. Filling a great bag with hot air, he floated up, alighted on the castle roof, and entered the castle. Enraged at being outwitted, the king attempted to seize the man. But with an airy confidence, the man, together with the princess, escaped into the sky. What else happened? Tell me more. I need to learn more here, man. In ages past, Pandemonium, the palace of the Lord of Hell, emerged onto our land. The mages of old wove a spell of fearsome power and banished Pandemonium, averting the crisis. However, the mages feared that the spell was so powerful it could throw the world into chaos. So they constructed a great tower and sealed it within the tome inscribed with the spell's secrets. So Ultima was created to protect property values by the Mysidian HOA. Yes, that's true. They don't want Pandemonium coming in here and kind of ruining everything, I guess. It'd be cool to have, other than the castle, like a chance to see what the city of Palamisia is like. Whoa, this is a cool... Look at these guys! Yo, this is cool as shit! I expected you'd come, Firion. Do you really think you can kill me? Stop. Both of you. Why do you insist on fighting Leon? Weak words from the weak. Do you know what rules the world? Power. Sheer power. The Imperial throne is mine. The weak cannot survive without the strong to control them. How many lives did the rebels throw away when they chose to oppose the Empire? Hey, when did you, like, become such a brainwashed cult dickhead, Leon? Oh shit! Delusions of grandeur do not become you, Leon. Though I find the thought of you as Emperor quite deliciously absurd, it ends now. This world can have but one Emperor, and I am he. He lost one fight, and he was like, damn, I love murder, yeah. You're alive? What are you? Not that it matters. The Empire is mine now, and I have no intention of handing it over. The Empire? I've no need for such trifles now. All the world shall fall by my hand, and the powers I gained in hell, and your blood will be the first to spill. Bro just, like, spent 5 minutes in hell and just, like, thinks he's cool. Call the Wyvern. You can use it to escape. Ricard, what are you doing? I have trust issues after the last few characters. Rightfully so, Firion. You may have a little trouble spilling the blood of Ricard Highwind, the last dragoon. Pathetic insect. That's not a good thing. You're a frog. I will enjoy making you rue those words. May the spirits of the dragoons lend me their strength. Ricard. Aw. Yeah, we've had a lot of people die tonight. At least the wyvern's okay. Hey, where's my airship? Aw, dang it. Sid gave me that. Oh, shit. I'm telling you, Mateus, like, knows how to put on a scene. Like, he is so over the top. I love him. Firion, what's happened? You're the Dark Knight? She's looking around like, why are you level 1, bitch? You were just the most powerful soldier in the entire empire. And now you can't do shit. Because, yeah, that's the thing about Leon is, like, this is why everybody shits on Leon. He comes in way too late. I don't know, he's just gonna be like a floor tank, essentially. He'd best start explaining. The Emperor has risen from hell? Look at him looking away. He's like, I want no part in this. Ricard died so we could escape. Joseph, Minwu, Sid, Ricard, all dead. Hey, don't forget about Scott. I don't know how much I can take. While the Emperor lives, more will die. Leon, Princess, let Leon join us, please. The Dark Knight? A rebel? I leave the decision to you. Leon, let's fight the Empire together, please. Maria, Firion, all right. Hey, are you not going to acknowledge Guy? Once the monsters of hell poured forth into the world, they entered using a path known as the Jade Passage. I've heard there's a place in Mysidia known by that name. The castle that appeared at the time of the Emperor's resurrection. It can only be Pandemonium, the fortress of the Lord of Hell. That sounds pretty cool, actually. Pandemonium, fortress of the Lord of Hell. I don't know. I feel like Mateus is just kind of like, he's cool. I'm not sympathizing with him. I think he's an asshole, but like, he's got a certain flair to him. The myths and fairy tales of Keshwan speak of a small lake in Mysidia. It's said that those who enter the lake are taken to hell. So, Lord of Hell, master of the keep of Pandemonium, huh? When do you get off work, right? Alright, this time you're going to hell? You must be the stupidest son of a... Look, just promise me you'll come back safe. Yeah, sure. So this is an important trek for reasons. What happened to that dragoon man? He's coming back, right? Oh... Okay, so they just, like, act like you have... That's not the dad. Okay, I feel less bad. Oh no! Did you see what she did? Ricard's gone too, then. He was a noble dragoon. I'm sure he was pleased that he could die in the name of honor. Dude, is she sad? Because she was like, oh, there's a dragoon. I can get with this one if he's good. Yeah. I think we'll leave Dice behind and find a new place to live. There are too many painful memories within these walls. I'm not even sure how y'all been living here, to be honest. Oh, I meant to thank you for saving the wyvern egg and for giving me the chance to see Ricard one last time. Wait, maybe Ricard is. I don't know, she's confusing me. That's why I want you to have this. It was the most treasured possession of the dragoons of Deist. Excalibur. Huh? Dragoons use spears. Their most treasured possession is the legendary sword? Okay, fine. With Ricard gone, you should be the ones to wield this sword. Thanks. I wonder if the almighty bookshelf has answers. The Jade Passage is a path joining this world with Hell. The passage leads to Pandemonium, the castle of Hell. I love the backseat bookshelf. I'm about to go into Hell. Here we are. I also feel like this is the first game that when I played it, I learned the art of buffing and debuffing. It was something I never really fucked around with in Final Fantasy games. Learning to use blink and stuff like that really kind of was a game changer for me, surprisingly. Now, the problem is that in a lot of other Final Fantasy games, like, blink is irrelevant. All right, here we go. We're going to Hell, y'all. This is the castle of Hell, Pandemonium. Oh, hey. You have braved the bowels of Hell to reach me, but the hand of man, which deals in false justice and forsaken love, can never hope to defeat the Lord Master of Hell. Like, okay, who is overseeing Hell before he got here? It healed him for 69? Is he kidding me right now? Yeah, it's not worth it either. Oh! Where did that one come from? Leon was saving that one in his soul. He was like, don't talk shit on me, guys. It was his limit break. Unbelievable. Defeated by insects like you. Not once, but twice. Who are you? Ah. Rip him. It's done. Now let's get out of here. You know what? If I were them, though, I would not trust it's done just because of what happened last time. Sick throne, by the way. Hey, Nellie's here, but that lady who lives in her house isn't here. So it's definitely not her mom. It's finally over, isn't it? It was a long struggle, but with the Emperor gone, we have nothing left to fear. Thank you. With all of my heart, with the combined strength of Keshwan and Finn, we will build the kingdom anew. Together, Princess, we'll create a kingdom even fairer than the old. Though once a coward, I now stand here a new man. I choose to believe that Gordon is Hilda's beard, and that Hilda and Layla are a thing. That's my headcanon. All right? I have all of you to thank for that. You have my deepest gratitude. I'm sure Scott is smiling down on me from above. No, he wouldn't. Like, come on, you're like doinking his wife. Like, he was gonna marry her. Look at you. Do you realize what you've done? You went to hell. Who am I supposed to steal from with the Empire gone? You put me out of a job. Can you please tell me why you tried to get in there on a kite? I guess I'll have to start stealing from you. Better watch your backs. You sure showed 'em, Firion. You're every bit the bloke I pegged you for. What? If you ever feel like trying your hand at pirating. What? That not sit well with you, Maria? Looks like your next battle's already begun. Apparently. Listen, I knew Layla was a queen, but yeah. You did it. I'm sure my dad's happy for you too up there above the clouds. I'm gonna be working here serving the princess. Is that lady just living in your house then? Like, what the fuck? I just want to do whatever I can to help out. We must now dedicate ourselves to the task of restoring what was lost. Farewell. Words cannot express my gratitude to you all. never come back. War finally over. I return to Beaver and have party. You guys want come with? Yes. We can live in peace again, together. With the beavers. Right, Leon? I don't know what you mean. I wasn't there for the beaver thing. For us, there can be no going back. But why? Don't go. Furion, stop him. He's like, what? Why me? Maria, Leon's right. We've been through too much. I can't stop him. Not now. Leon, we'll meet again. Were they gonna try doing a sequel there? Like, what was that about? Oh, there's my boys. Well, we should be going too. This is only the beginning. Actually, it's the end. So, their long struggle was finally at an end. The Emperor, Pandemonium. Ooh, it looks like you sat in the bathtub too long. The monsters plaguing the world. All had vanished without a trace. Oh. Oh, okay. Wow. Peace had returned once more. Is that the guy that was an asshole to me? You see him down there? The hater? Get the fuck out of here. The wounds of the war mended. And the memories of those bitter days would fade. There's so many Roxases running around. But one thing would never be forgotten. Sid's mustache. That a band of young heroes once saved the world. Final Fantasy II. Wow. Good shot. Look at him. We did it. We beat another one. I really think Final Fantasy II isn't that bad of a game, and it is kind of frustrating sometimes when I see people put it down when they haven't really actually tried it for themselves. I mean, even with the Pixel Remaster, I just think that it's so much more palatable for a lot of people compared to what it was. And yeah, I just did that in 25 hours. It would have been a lot less if I didn't spend hella time grinding Toad. I'm really glad that we were able to have that really funny payoff with the Toad moment. That was really great. FF2 has a lot of baddies. Baddies are not often talked about. I think the thing that shocked me the most about this game was it's an NES game, so you don't really expect a story that makes you feel in any kind of way. And I do think it's a shame. You don't get a lot of time to become super attached to some of your characters, but I think that there's definitely a sense of rapport and camaraderie among the teams. And again, I think that is also part of why Soul of Rebirth feels like such a nice addition to this. What's up? I'm just chilling at the post-game cookout. I know my mouth is moving kind of weird. I don't know. Something's going on with my PNG. She's not all there today. It's great to have beat Final Fantasy II, but this isn't going to be the end because the next video is going to be my Soul of Rebirth playthrough, which did require a little bit of improvisation. You'll see. My current goal is to play through the Final Fantasy series again in release order. So that does mean that I am including certain spin-offs. The next game I was playing after is Final Fantasy Legend because that was the next one that released. I am going to draw the line at certain titles. I'm not entirely sold on playing the after years with any kind of positive reinforcement or conversation with people who are watching. You might be able to convince me. We'll see. I'm also hoping to do more stuff like the hot take video, which people really seem to enjoy a lot. Thank you for joining me on this journey. I'll see you next time.